when you put this x values as your list 1, p of x values as your list 2, and press the same buttons, right? That is one variable. After doing the setting, as said, you'll end up with the
You
same
got it?
summation x, right?
Yeah, I got
That
your
is your
point.
standard deviation. Yeah. And you square this, you'll get the variance. When you square this,
Squaring
you'll
I
get the
do
variance.
manually,
Square it, 0.707 square. That's all.
like, okay, yeah, okay,
Right?
yeah.
If you're supposed to do this, then e of x you already know how to find out. Variance of x you can find out, and then you can do variance of 4x plus 2. How would you do variance of 4x plus 2, dear?
How do I get the variance of 4x plus 2? Substitute the values in that
It would
equation
be 4
and then get the
square.
standard deviation.
It would be 4 square into variance of x. It would be 4 square into variance of x as taught you in the above formula. It is 4 square into variance of x. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Good. Right? In a similar way, when you are asked to find out standard deviation of 3 minus x, so standard deviation of 3 minus x, standard deviation of 3 would be 0. Right? So standard deviation of 3 minus x would mean root of variance of 3 minus x. Variance of 3 is 0. Variance of minus 1 is minus 1 square, and then variance of x you have it. Do you understand this? So whenever you asked to find out standard deviation of 3 minus x, this is the way you do it.
Okay.
So this is the variance of 3 minus 71 by 64 is variance of 3 minus x. You take a square root of this and you have the answer.
Okay.
So that completes your probability distribution, the first part of the chapter. Next comes is binomial distribution. Have you done binomial distribution any time earlier?
No.
Okay. Now, binomial distribution, how does thing work out? Let's understand this. For binomial distribution, a very simple example that I give you, try understanding it with the help of the example, things would just be sorted out like anything. Here, for example, she goes to a club to play a shooting game where she shoots arrows so that they could hit the target or they would miss the target. So in a binomial distribution, you will always have two outputs, hit or miss, also known as success or failure. Now, on a particular day, and every day, in fact, every day, she fires 10 shots. And there's a register that is maintained at a club which gives a reading of every day. On a particular day, a friend of Ashi comes along with her and asks her, okay, what is the probability that you will hit 6 shots? You'll fire 10 shots, but at least hit 6 shots. Not at least, you will hit exactly 6 shots. Now, did you understand the question? So in this question, what do we see and how do you identify it's a binomial distribution? There are two probabilities, success and failure, hit and miss, one thing. Second is, you do a particular work. A particular work is repeated. A particular work is repeated. So when you see this particular thing is repeated 10 times every day. Do you understand this? So to get this thing, there's a formula. The formula is P of x equal to R. R is something that you want on that particular day. The formula to that thing is NCR into P raised to R into Q raised to N minus R, where N stands for total, where N stands for total shots. So N is total. R I have already explained. P stands for probability of success. So from the register, we come to know that every day after doing all this thing, there's a percentage of working. Every day we see that on an average, you hit 7 times out of 10. So probability of your success is 0.7. So probability of failure obviously is 1 minus P, that is 0.3. Do you understand this? Now using this, a paper 1 question can be solved this way. I'll put it in this thing and get the answer. So what would I do? I'll say 10 C. R is 6 because P of x equal to 6 has been asked. So I'll do it here. 10 C6. P. What is P? What is P? Probability of success 0.7 raised to R. R is 6. 0.3 raised to 10 minus 6, that's 4. So that's your way to solve it in a paper 1 thing. Do you understand this? Read the example again for you to understand it properly.
But so it has to be some situation where you're doing something every day.
Not every day, a repeated work. When you go through the examples, you'll understand better.
Okay.
So did you understand the thing?
Yeah, okay. This makes sense. I just need to remember the formula, right, essentially.
Okay, for paper 1 at least. Right? Now, if you want to do it for paper 2, how do you do it? The same values for paper 2. Paper 2, go into your statistics. That is menu and 2. Once you are in the statistics, press distribution, press binomial. Done?
What? Go to distribution. Okay, DIST. Okay, binomial.
PPD.
Okay.
What is the first thing that is showing in BPD?
Data.
What is the answer to that? Variable. Read the complete thing, na dear. Data what?
Data is list.
Put variable
That's
there.
It.
Put variable there. How do you do that? Press F2.
Press F2. Okay.
Did you get variable?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is X value. X is how many times do you want? So that friend of yours wanted it for 6 times. So press 6 there. Execute.
Okay.
Number of trials is 10. Execute. Probability of success is 0.7. Probability of success is 0.7. Execute.
Save
and
as.
That is your answer, 0.2200120094. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So that is your answer by paper 2 way. I hope it is clearly understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the way you do it. I hope clearly understood. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing that you can think of is, so that was binomial distribution, right? So all your binomial distribution sum needs to be done this way. I hope that's clear. You can just go through some examples of it, right? So this binomial distribution has Bernoulli's trials. Trials means the same 10 shots that you fire. Those are known as Bernoulli's trial. We do not have to go into that. You can just understand you have success or failure, and failure Q is equal to 1 minus P, right? You have this formula, NCX P raised to X into Q raised to N minus X. right?
So can we do the rest tomorrow, please?
Now take a screenshot, dear, please, because whatever done, I don't want it to be wasted.
I have the textbook.
Okay, fine. Then read through that. Did you take a note of this thing? Did you take a screenshot of this?
No, I didn't. Yep. Took.
Okay, done. Thank you, dear. Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank